How is everybody doing out there? This is my first video that's going to be truck-centric. My name's Norm. I have been driving rigs for about 20 years now. And so I feel I have enough experience to speak on a few things, and I'm going to be posting all over my channel now. So hopefully, based on what I share with you guys, my peers, other drivers, hopefully you hit that subscribe button and give me a chance to enlighten you a little bit. I just want to say off the top, now, this day and age, there's never been a better time to be a truck driver. And some of you are going to say, bullshit, we did this and that, and they got the damn people net and all this electronic law. I'm going to tell you something. And I don't know if you agree, but hopefully I can make sense of it. That little box over there is a lifesaver. And I'm thankful for that box. And I can speak on experience on that. Because I come from a time where it was do or die with this industry. A bunch of shitty companies that would run us into the ground. You know what I'm saying? Force dispatch. Force dispatch or your job. You got a delivery at midnight. We need you to be 700 miles away by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So what? You haven't slept. Make the logbook look right. This and that, this and that. You want to make more money, don't you? You're not earning if the wheels aren't turning. All that mindset. At first, I was pissed about the box. Had the box installed with my company, and at first I was like, oh man, this is fucking insane. Why do I need 10 hours? Anyway, we've all been there. We've all had that thought pattern. Now, about 6 months in, I love the fucking box. Because the box has, in effect, bitch slapped these dispatchers and these companies that were basically running a lot of drivers into the ground, that wouldn't let us get the proper rest, that no one likes to do their job under threat of dismissal. You know? So now this, forced dispatch thing takes on a different kind of life. Because that's what forced dispatch was for me. Forced dispatch was, you might get a few hours of sleep, but hey, we need this load to be delivered X, Y, Z, or we need you here to get loaded. And you can take a little break while you're getting loaded. Dangerous stuff, you know? I can honestly say I've fallen asleep behind the wheel more times than I want to say. But it was due to a lot of that, you know? So that box has empowered us. That box has given us some leverage. These companies can't do that anymore. And I'm thankful for that. As a driver, as a veteran driver, I'm thankful for that box. It is not perfect by any means. My biggest complaint about trucking right now is the non-stop hours of service. Once you log in, there's no stopping it. And I think that's ridiculous. There needs to be exceptions to that rule. If there are, maybe you guys can enlighten me in the comments, but if there are, I haven't found them. I had a breakdown, a month or so back. The truck broke down, apparently. The problems wouldn't allow it to operate correctly after I had gone into the sleeper berth. So, company was like, okay, there's a Freightliner 15 minutes away from you, but you can't move the truck yet. So once I became legal, logged in, moved the truck, took the truck to Freightliner. And you know how that goes. The truck was at Freightliner from about 8:30 that morning to about 7 that evening before they got done. I had literally, of course I logged off and I caught an Uber downtown Salt Lake, went and had lunch, saw some sights, and came back and waited it out. Of course, the log back on, and like, holy shit, you know, my hours of service are shot. And I have literally not been in the fucking truck, but this good little box doesn't care about that. And that's how, you know, it really messed me up. I hate that part about it. I think there needs to be a lot more exceptions, you know? Like, you know, I've been stuck in ridiculous traffic jams. I've been stuck behind accidents where I literally just said, you know what? I need to just go ahead and pull on off to an exit and just wait it out. And of course, the hours of service, it keeps going. That's my biggest complaint. Other than that, I love trucking. You know, I'm finally getting out of the box at the end of the year and getting my own truck, because I just wasn't, personally, I didn't feel ready for it. I didn't feel like I wanted it. And after research, of course, I'm much more ready now. I'm incredibly ready. So at the end of the year, I'm making moves. You'll see that. But for right now, I'm focused on just how much better things have gotten since them breaking in this box. And I know I got the mindset that we all have. I'm trying to make money. I still make money. I leave a little earlier if I can. Whenever I can, I leave a little earlier to allow more time to sync my brakes up better so I can actually get back home when I want to. But at the end of the day, the fact that I have to stop now and take my ass to this bed, it's helped me. And it's helped a lot of other people. Because, I mean, the lack of sleep, we all know we need it. I mean, we're all grown folks here, right? We're all adults. We know we have to get it. We don't need 10 hours. I don't know an adult that needs 10. But even when we had the 8-hour rule, I was messing around with the 8-hour rule. You know how we do. We'll pull into the truck stop, all rest area, and we are literally up in that truck for another couple of hours, doing whatever. If we're at the truck stop, we've gotten out to go inside and do this and do that, shoot the shit, maybe take a shower, talk on the phone, we're watching TV, all that good shit. It takes me a certain amount of time to wind down after I've been driving all day. So really the 8-hour break for me was cut down. I wasn't going to sleep till maybe when I had maybe 5 hours left. And then I might sleep 4 and I'm up the hour of my last hour of service. And hell, back in paper log days, that's even if I did that. You know how we did. You know, I was always doing it. I was, you know, you had a couple log books or you would do everything just short of dropping that line. So when you got to where you are, you can manipulate when you left. And you know how the game goes with paper logs if you've ever done it. So I used to run myself. And I'm like, sleep, I'm trying to get back home. I can turn it right back around and go back. I did it for years. We all did. Now we can't. There's a lot of complaining about it, but the fact is, it's a safer lifestyle. The rest we get is safer. And at the end of the day, we all just want to get back home safely and not flipping right off a mountain or ride up head-on collision with somebody because we didn't want to take some time to make sure we were properly rested. So now with that box, we got to do something. Do what you want with the 10 hours, but the 10 hours are there. I usually get 6 to 7 hours of sleep now, which is so foreign to me. But I feel so much better because before I couldn't do that. And even if I could, I was so geared up to making money, didn't want to. I was trying to get back so I could get home and all this other stuff. And my family is much more thankful that I get my sleep now on the road because I didn't before. That just wasn't really part of the lifestyle for so many. You know, a lot of you guys who maybe own your own truck and call your own shots, you have more leeway. Where any company driver on the force dispatch knows sleep, what's that? It's like, they would say sleep with a wink and a nod, you know? Like, yeah, okay. Now, it's ready. Things are great. So that's my first spiel on what I think about the log, the electronic log. It's good. I'll be back posting more videos. My next video is going to deal with truck stops and how basically now they're outdated and they need to get with the times, which conveniently ties into this electronic logbook now. Just briefly, truck stops were geared toward a time when we needed to be awake. You know, we needed to be awake and rolling. So a lot of the shit that's in these truck stops, they're geared towards that. It's time we live healthier. I rock my Herbalife 24 shirt every time I hit this road because it's my life. I've been driving trucks 20 years and I have a six-pack. That's just a fact. I am 42. I will be 43 in September, and no one believes that 9 times out of 10. But it's just the way it is. We got to change the culture. Time to change the conversation. This is a sedentary lifestyle. I want to be around for a long time. And there's just too many truckers out there that I know suffer from many illness that makes them actually retire earlier. Gotten sick, overweight, eating bad, not sleeping. It's all tied up. Time to change the culture. So look out for it. Hopefully I will have earned a subscription. Videos are coming. And y'all be safe.